Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today we are here with a very interesting topic, that is surprising facts about the human pregnancy. So I think you all will be interested to know all these important facts. So I'll be discussing about almost 30 interesting facts about human pregnancy. And this is a general topic for everyone, so don't skip in between, and it is going to be a very interesting topic today, and we will know many surprising facts, and I'm sure that many of the facts you really don't know. So let's get started. So the first fact is the largest cell is meeting the smallest cell. So what is the largest cell in pregnancy? The female egg or the ovum is the largest cell in human body, and whereas the sperm is the smallest cell in human body. So despite their size difference, they perfectly unite to create a new life. This is very surprising fact that the largest cell is meeting the smallest cell and creating a new life. Okay, so this is the first important fact. The second one is the sperm's journey is extremely challenging. So out of millions of sperm, only a few hundred make it to the egg. Most of them die to the vaginal acidity. So the environment of vagina is acidic, we all know that, and many get lost along the way to the ovum. So that is what is a very challenging journey for the sperm. So let us see the next one. So eggs are preformed before the birth itself. A female is born with all the eggs and she will ever have in a lifetime, that is 1 to 2 million at birth itself, and these only gets ovulated in each of the reproductive cycle or menstrual cycle throughout her reproductive life. Okay, so all the reproductive years these eggs are only getting ovulated. So around 400 to 500 eggs are ovulated. They form the ovum. So this is preformed before the birth only. So this is also another interesting fact. Next comes the Y chromosome determines the gender of the baby. The sperm determines the sex of the baby, because if the sperm carries an X chromosome, the baby will be XX, and if the sperm carries the Y chromosome, then the baby will be XY, that is male. But as the female is having XX only, so whichever chromosome it is carrying, both will be X, but the male is having X and Y. So if it is carrying the X chromosome during fertilization, that will form a female child, and if it is carrying the Y chromosome, it will form a male child. So this is as per the random selection, or what the chromosomal changes are happening. So it is a basis on which the Y chromosome is only determining the gender. So here comes another very important thing, that fertilization timing is very precise. So fertilization can occur only 12 to 24 hours after ovulation, okay, making the critical time for conception. So if the it is beyond 24 hours, 48 hours or 72 hours, might be the after ovulation, the sperm will not be able to meet, or the person will not be able to conceive, or fertilization will not happen. So fertilization timing is very precise, and it is very critical, because it will happen only between 12 to 24 hours. Okay, now the placenta is another incredible organ. It is formed, a temporary organ. It is formed in the human body just during the pregnancy, and it acts as a baby's lifeline, providing it oxygen, providing its nutrients, and helping in the waste elimination of the baby. So placenta was never in a female body. It is only formed during the pregnancy time, and when the pregnancy is over, the placenta is actually, it is moved out of the body by the body's own mechanism. Okay, so after the baby's birth, through gradual bleeding and all, the placenta is being moved out from the body. So because its function is not required now, so its function is over, as it was acting for the baby only, providing it oxygen, nutrients, and waste elimination. So let us move on to the next one. So, this is a very interesting point where it is telling that twins can have different fathers, right? In rare cases, it happens. A phenomenon called superfecundation. What is happening there when a woman is releasing two eggs, and if each egg is fertilized by a separate sperm from a different man, then the twins, what are formed, they can be from different fathers. So if the sperms are being carried from different fathers, so both the eggs will be fertilized by the different fathers and the twins are from different fathers. This is a rare phenomena which is called superfecundation. Okay, now newborns have more bones than adults. This fact we almost know, that newborns are having 300 bones which fuse over the time, and we adult people, we are having 206 bones in our body, right? Now, here what happens to the mother's brain after pregnancy? During pregnancy, the hormonal changes, they shrink certain parts of the mother's brain. So, improving the mother's ability to focus only on her baby and detect the potential threat. So, she is having such an ability that the parts of the brain which were concentrating on other things also will start concentrating on the baby itself. Okay, so a mother's ability to the baby, focus towards the baby will be more, and it can detect the potential threats for the baby. Okay, so super senses during pregnancy will start arising. So mother will start having some superpowers as well. So often it's reported that heightened senses, particularly smell, which helps her to avoid certain foods. Might be she will be thinking that these foods might uh, affect her developing fetus, or harm her developing fetus. So these super senses during pregnancy, they gradually arise due to certain hormonal changes in the female body. Okay, so babies taste what mom eats. So whatever the mother is eating, whether she is eating sour, whether she is eating salty, whatever she is eating, the baby will be having that flavors. Flavors of food of a pregnant woman pass through the amniotic fluid, giving the baby an early introduction to different types of tastes. So she or he, whoever is inside the womb, will have the tastes of what mother is having through the amniotic fluid. So this exposure may influence the food preferences after birth. So might be whatever the mother is eating more, if the mother is eating more spicy food, so the baby will have a affinity towards spicy. If mother is more towards sweet food, so the baby will have that only after birth. So whatever the mother is eating, the taste buds will be influenced by those food preferences only. So some women grow a pregnancy mask. What is this pregnancy mask? So hormonal changes can cause the increased melanin production. So what increased melanin? So then the skin condition melasma is happening. So this, what is melasma? Melasma is called the mask of pregnancy. So there are dark patches which appear on the face. Okay, so at times pregnant women, they have this is a rare case, they have dark patches on their face. So this is called the pregnancy mask. Is it clear? Now, please don't skip the lesson, because many more interesting topics are yet to come. So, keep on watching the full episode. So, here comes another interesting fact, that the baby's heart starts beating very early. So, it starts beating early as 22 days only after conception. So, at this time, before this time, the mother even realizes that she is pregnant. So, before that, only the heart starts beating, baby's heart. So human embryo have a tail. This almost many of us know, that embryo during early development, the human embryos, they have a small tail. A remnant from our evolutionary ancestors is there in the fetus, which will disappear as the fetus develops, right? So we all know that the pregnancy can last for 9 months, but here what we are telling, that it can last longer than 9 months. Why? While the average pregnancy lasts about 9 months, some pregnancies can extend up to 10 months or even longer. A condition called the post-term pregnancies happen. So the longest recorded pregnancy was 375 days. Oh my god. So this is more than 1 year, right? 375 days is the longest recorded pregnancy, and it can last more than 9 months. See here, it is lasting more than 1 year also. So this is called the post-term pregnancy. This is a very interesting thing we got to know today, right? So baby's DNA can affect the mother. How? During pregnancy, some of the baby's DNA it enters to the mother's bloodstream, and it can stay in her life for years, and perhaps throughout the lifetime also this DNA of the baby, they stay in the mother's blood, but they will affect the mother's health in later life. So what is it called? This phenomena is called microchimerism. So this is called microchimerism, and this affects the mother's health in later part of the life. So might be some autoimmune diseases or cancer or any other form of diseases might happen as the baby's DNA is present or staying in the mother's bloodstream throughout the entire life cycle or many years in her body. Okay, so this can affect in diverse ways, affecting the mother's health. So this we all see that whenever someone is pregnant, we say that the pregnancy glow is there. So is it really the pregnancy glow? Yes, it is real, and it is increased by the blood flow up to 50% more, and the hormonal changes cause the skin to look brighter and more radiant. So this brightness and the radiance of the skin, glow of the skin, is due to the hormonal changes and increased blood flow of the body, right? So babies, another fact is that they practice crying in the womb. That is very interesting and very funny. What fetuses can cry silently inside the womb as early as the third trimester. Okay, so they start crying inside the womb itself. So this is a behavior which helps them to prepare for the life outside the womb. That is, outside the womb also they'll cry in that way only, that they are used to cry inside the womb. So they are practicing themselves for the life outside the womb, right? So it is a very interesting fact. I feel it is a very interesting. So the next fact is that the uterus expands dramatically. That is, uterus is about the size of a pear. So it increases 500 times that of the original size to accommodate a baby. So it is a dramatic increase in the uterus. A pregnant woman's heart also grows. So what is that? So pregnant woman's heart increases in size and pumps more blood to meet the needs of her and the growing fetus or the baby inside it. So by the third trimester, the cardiac output of the mother is increasing by 50%. So the heart has grown a bit and the cardiac output has increased 50%, so that the blood reaches properly to the baby's body and helps it for the growth and development, right? So the babies here, see, the babies can do so many things. The babies can sense emotions. So in the third trimester, we are seeing so many changes are happening. The mother's heart is growing. Babies can sense and react to the mother's emotion from the third trimester itself. For example, when the mother is stressed, the baby's heart rate will increase. So when the mother is not, we can say not happy, she is sad, the baby starts crying inside the womb. So she can feel the mother's emotions as well. Okay, so from the third trimester itself, so the baby also produces hormones. The placenta and the baby both produce hormone to regulate the pregnancy. For example, the baby produces the human chorionic gonadotropin, which helps to maintain the pregnancy during the first trimester, right? So, what is this linea nigra? So, many pregnant women, they develop a dark line running down the middle of their belly. So if you have seen a few pregnant women, you will observe that from the belly towards the down, in the middle of the belly, there runs a dark line. So this is called the linea nigra, and it is caused by the hormonal changes that increase the pigmentation in that area. So after the pregnancy is over, this line will gradually go away. So it will not be there during pregnancy. Only there is a line in the middle of the belly. So this is called linea nigra. So labor can trigger the amnesia. So some women experience pregnancy related memory loss or baby brain, like caused by hormonal changes, stress or sleep deprivation. So during pregnancy, the woman is unable to sleep properly, she is stressed out, there are so many hormonal changes in the body. So she is suffering from pregnancy related memory loss, and that is also called as baby brain. So because she will forget everything, it is like the brain of a baby, right? Now, this one is quite obvious. You know that pregnancy can trigger weird cravings. So, some of the female person, they have some weird cravings. Some of them want to eat chalk, dirt, or ice, or they can. We can say that it is a condition called pica. They can. This can occur during pregnancy due to the nutrient deficiencies or hormonal changes. So, if the mother is having any nutrient deficiency, she might be craving for some food items which are not normal. So they are not sugar, they are not sweet, they are not salt, they are dirt, chalk, ice, and all. Okay, so these are due to some nutritional deficiencies or hormonal problems. Okay, now another interesting thing is that the baby pee and drinks the amniotic fluid. So in the second trimester itself, the baby starts swallowing the amniotic fluid. Okay, so it is excreting back in the amniotic fluid only, and it will drink the amniotic fluid only. So it is peeing also, and it is drinking the amniotic fluid as well. So this process continues until birth. So it is not having any another part or area to go and pee, right? It is peeing in that sac, in this amniotic sac where the amniotic fluid is present. There only it's peeing, and again in return it's drinking that amniotic fluid as well. Okay, now, another very interesting fact is that pregnant women may develop superpowers. So, what are these superpowers? These superpowers are actually the senses become very strong. So, smell senses, improved vision. Why these changes are happening? So, it is believed that the mother has so much strong senses that it can protect the baby from any potential hazard. So, she can sense anything bad is happening. She can sense any bad thing is coming towards the fetus. So she is having that potential, that power to uh, um, protect the baby from any threat. So this is how it is explained that a woman is having superpowers. Okay, so babies, another one, that babies can get hiccups in the wombs. So fetuses can get hiccups as early as second trimesters. So it is normal and healthy part of their development, though help to practice breathing motions as well. So hiccups in the womb, they help to develop their breathing motions for the baby as well, right? So the baby has hair before birth. That is, many babies grow a fine, soft layer of hair called lanugo on throughout their body, inside the womb only. So they shed off the hair usually before birth, but many babies are born with hair on their head as well as on their body. So that after gradually after 2-3 months, it will go after washing, cleaning, and all. That hair will move and go out from the body. Again, new set of hair will come in their bodies, in the baby's body, right? So you might find the feet will grow permanently. So what does this mean? During hormonal changes of pregnancy, the ligaments, they relax in the feet, which along with add to the weight of the body, and which can cause the feet to grow larger, and they often stay that way after delivery as well. So during pregnancy, the feet will grow large due to the excessive development of the relaxation of the ligaments. So they will stay like that only after the pregnancy. They'll not contract or they'll not squeeze. So that is, the feet will grow permanently during pregnancy. Is it clear? So today, now we have come to the end, almost the end of today's lesson. That is, pregnancy hormones can impact the partner as well. This is quite interesting. So how can pregnancy hormone of a female body impact the partner? Because the expectant fathers, they experience sympathetic pregnancy symptoms such as weight gain, mood swings, nausea, and all. So this condition is called Covert syndrome. Okay, so this Covert syndrome, it comes in as in the partner as well, because these are we can say they are called the sympathetic pregnancy symptoms. So as the partner is having, the female is having, the wife is having, the male person also has an impact of this hormones. Okay, so you can get pregnant while pregnant also. This is another very important fact, that while a person is pregnant, she can get pregnant twice. Okay, so how it is happening? It is extremely rare case, a condition called superfetation. So how this is happening? It allows a woman to conceive a second baby while she is already pregnant. Okay, so this results in twins, but they will have different gestational period or ages. So suppose a baby is born, so after the birth of that baby, after 3 months another baby will be born. Okay, so that is called the superfetation. So extremely rare case, and women can be pregnant while it is pregnant. So these are all the surprising fact about pregnancy what we have discussed today. We have discussed almost 30 facts and all are very interesting. I hope you all like that. So if you want to get many interesting topics and many interesting episodes like this, you need to stay subscribed to my channel, share it with all the persons you know who would be interested to know these kinds of topics and these subjects. So stay tuned, stay updated, and keep on watching my channel, subscribing to it, and keep motivating me. Thank you. Thanks a lot for watching.